Chill, boy. Sit. Good boy. What's happening, my people? As you know, I've been on a little hiatus. A quick disclaimer for those of you that won't know yet, but I'm looking after a pal's dog. So, you know, if you guys would have just seen him, he's disappeared off camera now. But if you hear any mad noises that sound like a pig, it is my friend Arlo, okay? Because, you know, these French bulldogs tend to sound like fucking, what's it called? They tend to sound like fucking pigs. But anyways, guys, as most of you will know, I forgot I'm even fucking watching something on the TV. I don't even care for what's on the TV. But as most of you guys will know, and if you don't know, then come here. Bruv, don't knock over my camera. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. He's a good boy. Want your toy? He's just looking at me, but honestly, he's a big baby, guys. But yes, good boy. You didn't knock over the camera. Go drink some water. Good boy. That's what we want to see, behaving like this. But anyways, guys, Leon Edwards is taking on Carlos Pratas at UFC 322, and I just want to review some recent footage of Leon Edwards training and just give a little early prediction and breakdown. So yeah, let's have a look at this recent footage. Okay, my iPad keeps fucking falling, mate. Alright, guys, I'm not gonna lie, he looks sharp. He does look sharp. But if I'm completely honest, guys, this actually might be the end. This possibly could be the end of Leon Edwards, because I just don't think... You see how I see this fight going? I genuinely see Carlos Pratas pushing the pace and potentially getting a TKO. He might not actually knock out Leon Edwards, but he will get a TKO. Because I just don't feel like Leon Edwards steps on the gas enough. He fights very reserved. As most of you will know, I always say he fights like a Jamaican boy. He fights like a yardie boy that has been smoking the ganja non-stop. Leon, are you okay? Are you okay? Showa dada. Because my brother, you are moving like you've been smoking Igbo. Whatever Igbo that you are smoking on, come from Birmingham. Oh yeah, come to London. Bring that Igbo. We want to smoke them as well. Because you know us Niger boys, we love our Igbo as well. So bring them over here. But on a serious note, guys, Leon Edwards has more to lose. Carlos Pratas doesn't really have anything to lose. Like, Leon Edwards is at the later stage of his career. He's still in the top 5, and if Leon wants to get this belt back, it's a must win for him. And I genuinely, you see what it is with Leon, the way he fights, yeah, depending on who he's fighting, cool. Because, for example, when you fought Kamaru Usman, the way Kamaru Usman fights, you know what? Let me not even say Kamaru Usman, because I feel like Kamaru changed his style over the years. He used to be a bit like Colby. He will constantly shoot for takedowns, mixing the striking and shoot. Then obviously in their second fight, he didn't really do that, which allowed Leon, with a sniper like Leon and such a good striker like Leon, the longer you allow him to get comfortable on the feet, the more he's going to land on you and the more he's going to be able to pick you apart. And as much as Kamaru was winning that second fight and dominating, because he allowed Leon to stay on his feet, he ended up getting knocked out with 50 seconds left to win the fight. So, and the way Pratas fights, he's always coming forward. He's pushing the pace. And I do feel like he is going to back up Leon Edwards and make it uncomfortable. The only good thing about this fight is Leon doesn't have to worry about the wrestling and the takedowns, because in every single fight he's had, in probably the last 3 fights, every single guy can wrestle. And they all have decent wrestling, or shall we say good wrestling. So this fight, it's going to be interesting. And listen, he does look good on the pads. He does look good on the pads. Leon, if I'm being completely honest, out of most MMA fighters I watch, or should we say martial arts artists in general, when I watch pad work, Leon Edwards has some of the cleanest pad work that you'll see out there. But unfortunately, everybody looks good on pads. Pads doesn't mean you're going to go out there and, you know, perform to the best or put on a spectacular show. At the end of the day, pads is pads and real fighting is real fighting. So, you know, Leon could win this fight if he picks apart Pratas. And could he do that? Yes. But I just think Carlos Pratas is just that much of a dog that he's going to push forward. And listen, Leon has, like I said at the beginning of the video, Leon has more to lose. He's at the later stage of his career. He wants to get his belt back and he's still in the top 5. Carlos Pratas lost to Ian Gary earlier this year. He's bounced back with a win. But losing to Leon Edwards doesn't actually do anything that bad for Carlos Pratas. He still has time to get into the top 5 and get into that into a title contention spot. Whereas Leon Edwards, I truly believe, if he loses this fight, it's kind of done for him. And to be honest, I don't see Leon getting the belt back anyway, just with the way his fighting style is. Like, I get it, that's you as a person, but Leon, you need to pull something out of the bag for this fight. I ain't gonna lie. Because Carlos Pratas might send you to the shadow realm, brother. But it's got, listen, if you're a striker, even if you're not a fan of striking, like you're a fan of wrestling or just a fan of MMA as a whole, you will enjoy this fight without a doubt. Like, you definitely will enjoy that fight. So, you know, the closer we get to the fight, I'll give another breakdown and prediction. Because as of now, I'm leaning more to Carlos Pratas. But the more I do my research and, you know, film study, I'll make my decision. Because honestly, I don't know, man. It could go either way. But if I'm looking at both styles and how both guys fight, I lean more towards Carlos Pratas. And that's just my opinion, guys. I hope Leon Edwards doesn't get sent to the shadow realm. Because after, we're all going to be saying, are you okay? Leon, wake up. Are you okay? But, you know, leave your predictions in the comments below. Like I said, guys, closer to the time, I will be dropping another video about Leon Edwards versus Carlos Pratas. The more film study I do, the more I'll have a better idea of who I'm leaning towards. But as of now, I'm leaning towards Carlos Pratas. So, yeah. Like and subscribe, guys. All of that shit. Comment below. Hit the bell, the notification button as well. All of that. It's big yams, guys. Like and subscribe.